had a long journey to contend with this week. It seems around you in the training pattern. Will that make it that bit more difficult to be for them?
I think so. I think it's basic. I think it's basic. And in a world where not many people is honest in the way they analyze things, I have to praise Maggot, because he was the first one to say that it's a different match, because Chelsea had this situation in the midweek with the special situation that the game was so far, and we don't play Sunday, which would be difficult. We play Saturday, which make it more difficult. And Maggot knows that because he has experience at this level, because he played European competitions with other clubs for many years. And I have to praise him because he was honest in his approach.
Do you know him well? Do you know much about him?
No, personally no. I know him obviously from what he was as a player first and as a coach after, but I don't have a personal relation.
It looks like you have a better chance that the fixtures that could pile up and maybe affect you in the running for the Championship now that we're heading into the latter half.
I don't think we have a better chance. I think every result is open. The English teams that lost, they have one game to turn things around, and our result is a good result, but it's not a result that put us in a comfortable situation. So let's see what happens in the next leg, in 2 weeks for some, in 3 weeks time for us and for Man United. Let's see what happens.
Did you have to speak with any of your players, any of your strikers after your comments were reported
No.
the other day? Did it come to you and ask any questions at all about what you said?
No.
Did that surprise you?
No.
Can I ask you about Pellegrini? He's been banned for 2 matches. Do you have any sympathy for him?
I don't comment.
And Luke Shaw, he comes into the England squad. Is he a player you're interested in signing?
Anyone else? Forecast? Yes.
Josie, is this the type of run of fixtures you mentioned there, but the fatigue, everything, but is this the type of thing which players like to have, hit it on? Sometimes we hear that players have too long between fixtures, and sometimes they say they prefer to just play game after game after game. Does it?
We all prefer to play game after game after game, but we all want to play game after game after game, with conditions to recover, with equal conditions for every team, and with the sense that no team has a privilege in the choices, and every team in the same country has the same privilege to be a little bit protected in relation to the European matches.
Does it make your job more difficult then in terms of balancing the team, because if you have to look at players who are
Make the players' job difficult, not my job, the players' job. I don't play. I can play a match every day. Is not a problem for me. It's not a problem for me, and it's not a problem for the people that makes the fixtures, because I don't run, they don't run. So it's not difficult for them, it's not difficult for me. It's difficult for the players. And when a player like Frank Lampard, which has a right to speak, he played an unbelievable number of seasons and matches in this club. He played more than 100 matches with the England side. He's not a man that normally speaks a lot. He's not the kind of player that is always trying to show an opinion and to express his feelings. I think when a player like him and a man like him express his feelings about that, I think this country should listen. This country should listen. And again, I repeat, it's not a problem for my legs. It's not a problem for the legs of the people that makes that decisions. It's a problem for the players' legs.
Do we maybe need to look at examples of where you played in Portugal and in Spain, where maybe they shift the games to the Friday?
It's not Portugal and Spain. It's Portugal, it's Spain, it's Germany, it's Italy, it's Turkey, it's Russia, it's Greece, it's everyone. It's everyone. It's everyone. And if somebody tells me Friday, no, because Friday has some implications at different levels, we accept that. What we don't accept is why do we play Saturday instead of play Sunday? Why? Why a team that plays Tuesday in the Champions League, why a team that plays Wednesday in the Champions League has to play the Sunday before and not the Saturday before? So these are questions that I think you should try people to answer. And I repeat, I'm nobody, and my legs are fresh from the last match. I didn't sleep a lot, but my legs are fresh. For players, it's different.
Just one question on McGahey being known as a bit of a disciplinarian and his training methods. Some people maybe took a bit of exception to that. What, in your experience, what's the craziest thing you've ever seen in the training session as a coach or as a manager? Or should we be surprised at anything if players are made to keep running, run, get up, run? Does it matter as long as it gets the results?
I don't know his training methods, I just know his CV. And this CV is one of the best CVs of the 20 managers we have now in the Premier League. So I try to be pragmatic, and be pragmatic is read the CV, and the CV is very clear. He has a CV, he has a reputation, he has a past, and I respect that.
Jerry.
Jose, you said all season next year will be the year that Chelsea will really challenge for the title, and yet with 11 games to go, you're top of the table. Does this change your mentality, your psychology, the way you deal with it?
We are top of the table because Man City has one match in hand. If they win that match, we are not top of the league.
Anybody else before we turn the cameras off? Yes, at the back there.
Jose, last time you would have come up against that would have been in the Champions League, I think in 2005. You weren't on the touchline, but did your staff give you any advice or anything at that time about his style, his tactics, what he'd like as a coach?
Okay. Okay, thanks guys. Cameras off, we'll move to papers, thank you.